Whether we're born on the mainland or we're born on the island, we are American citizens. A state that was imposed on us. We didn't choose it. We didn't want it. We were told we were American citizens. When 45, because I will never call him my president, decides that profit is more important than people, when he decides to call people who are suffering lazy, when he decides to be totally without class and grace, and confronts a woman who's been on the streets of Puerto Rico, San Juan, in a shelter, going out to rescue the elderly. When he decides to call a people of an island lazy, he sends the wrong message. By the way, I'm from the deep south of Holyoke, something I heard all my life. And today he decides to cancel his trip to Puerto Rico, sending a clear message that Puerto Ricans don't matter.
This, and other people have talked about this, but I think that what I also want us to be wary of is that this is definitely not only a natural disaster, we all know that now man-made disaster is making this worse, but to only sort of latch on to this as a natural disaster really absolve people from really taking on a certain level of responsibility. And so the discourse that's taking place by the Puerto Rican government, which is showing a lack of really strong leadership and huge ineptitude along with FEMA, is that by claiming natural disaster, it says that the relief efforts are really beyond their control. They really can't do anything. And so I want to say that we need to, they're providing the natural excuse to substantiate the lack of preparedness and faulty response. And this is also exemplified not only in the bad relief efforts, but also in what's taking place on the medical front. And I want to share with you something that a friend of mine who was a doctor was in Puerto Rico and shared with me. Quote, "The reality is that many thousands are already dead and many more soon will be. We know this because 911 service hasn't been operational for days. We know this because human waste and animal and human carcasses are beginning to flow through villages. There's a stench of decay and death everywhere. Mosquitoes are increasing in number. There's no cleaning of hands, bodies, food or containers going on, and people are eating rotten food.